This is Adam's guy, right? So let me go to this one here.
No.
So Destiny,
not go there.
36 years old, known a.k.a. Steve Bonnell II. Stephen Bonnell II has been accused of revenge porn by 4 women, including Twitch streamer Pixie Love.
Really?
Who sued him for
you didn't know about that?
$2.1 million, claiming he leaked their sex tape without her consent, leading to over 78,000 views on porn sites. Another woman, Claire Cherry, filed a police report alleging he shared an intimate audio recording of her without consent. The lawsuit also names 2 other women, Bonnell's ex-wife, Melina, and another streamer, Statistica, stop it, who publicly alleged that Bonnell released public content of them. Pixie's lawsuit, filed in Miami's federal court, cites text messages where Bonnell allegedly admitted to sharing the video, telling her, "I'm super sorry. There's literally no excuse." She claims the leaks left her suicidal, writing, "My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away in a matter of seconds." Bonnell later denied his guilt, claiming the leak happened without his knowledge, but Pixie alleges he has a pattern of sharing explicit content of women without their consent. Vinny.
First of all, and by the way, we know Pixie. She's been on the podcast a couple of times. I mean, Amy knows her. Amy was going to dig deep on this story. She's probably going to do it for Unusuals. But Pat, this guy, the moment I met this guy, just the most, like squirmy weasel, just married to a girl, but still just a cuck of a freaking guy, which, by the way, there's videos of this guy. Somebody tried to send it to me. I didn't want to open it, of him literally giving a Hummer to somebody, and they were saying that allegedly it was another guy that's in the media space. But this is what you get. This is another self-righteous, loudmouth, Trump-hating. Remember, Tom, what's that saying? The ones that always point, it's always these guys that are always the guilty ones. What is it? Is there a saying about that?
Well, there's a...
Whenever you point a finger at somebody, there's 4 pointing.
Yeah, and he loves to lecture everyone about.
Well, the political thing says, beware of the liberals that accuse you first of what they're already doing.
Yeah, exactly. So he built his whole brand on these debates. He's trying to be smart. There's moral superiority. He is, my opinion, he is that guy, because a lot of stuff leaked online, Pat, were like text through her that she posted, where he's basically admitted to all of it and saying that he was once you're apologizing and once you're doing all that, you're admitting guilt. And I wouldn't put it past somebody like that.
Do we have a clip or anything like that?
What is that?
This is just archive footage. This is a clip of Destiny in case people aren't familiar with who he is. This is him talking about gay people and black people, in which he uses racial slurs. And
No, don't play that.
No. Oh, but he's that. By the way, he's that guy. He's a disgusting person. And and by the way, lately I even said it to Amy. I was like, bro, he's been kind of quiet. I haven't heard anything about. And then she was like, oh yeah, because this is what's happening. I hope he disappears. I hope he does that. I hope he has to pay what he has to pay. And if there's any way for him to go to jail, I hope he does. He's a disgusting human being.
Well, I know Destiny very well. I mean, he's been on PBD Podcast. He's been on Saucecast multiple times. Pixie has been on my show, I don't know, a dozen times when I was doing my show. And this guy's debated Ben Shapiro. He's been on Lex Friedman. Like, what I'll say about Steven or Destiny is there's a difference between being smart and wise. He's not an idiot. He's a smart guy. He's well-read. He's got opinions. He's a good talker. He's a good debater. But being wise is a different conversation we can have about him. I think he's done some things that are very questionable. You know, everything that happened with his ex-wife, Melina, and I don't know what happened there. You know, anytime that you're in an open relationship with a woman, but you're also into men as well, and she can do what you want to do.
But you're not gay.
Let me tell you something. That ain't going to work out too well. Now, I literally, just because I haven't been in this world and really since the election heated up, so it's been 6 months since I've really done anything with any of these guys. I genuinely have not kept up with any of them. What I do know is Pixie's an absolute sweetheart of a girl.
Yep.
I don't know what she did. So she did something with him? What happened?
Well, allegedly, he was recording and taking photos of her, I think with her okay, but then he started sending them to people. He started posting, and then one of them leaked online.
They were hooking up, or what were they doing?
He was hooking up. I think he was dating her. And he's like, I want to take... No, well, hold on. If you're dating someone and they're like, hey, listen, yeah, take a photo, and imagine sending it to other people, and then they're going to share it online, bro. This is 2025. If you send something to someone, trust me, they're not the only one that's going to see it. So he sent it to people, allegedly.
If he did this, that's a total scumbag move. But what I will say is this, because I've seen him out, he lives in Miami. the progressive leftist crew, there's not a lot of them. Like when I tried to host debates on Sawscast, I was like, all right, we've got 1,000 conservatives in the bullpen that I could call, and like Destiny and a couple weird chicks that I could bring on. It was very hard to do. But they look at him like he's the man. He's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the leader of the crew. You know, I could say some positive things about Destiny, but being a leader wouldn't be one of them. But he ain't scared. Like, he's been on Fresh and Fit. He's challenged
No,
people.
I understand that.
Like, he ain't like scared to debate.
But
there's a difference between being scared online or tough online versus in real life. Nobody thinks he's tough in real life. But if he did do this, I have no clue. I've been following this. That's a pretty dirty scumbag move.
I'll never forget, I was at this soccer game, me, Tikrin is standing next to me, and this father comes up to me and saying, you're the guy that at Andrew Tate, I'm like, yeah, I did. And so, I'm like, can I watch who's your son? He's on the other side. Watch your son play. They're playing against each other. Mm-hmm. And so Tikrin had come to visit me, and I'm talking to this one producer of a movie because we're talking about a movie with each other. He came down there from Palm Beach. He was at Mar-a-Lago for an event, and we're sitting there talking. And this guy wouldn't stop chirping. I said, what is it with you, guy? Yeah. I said, so let me ask you, who do you like? He says, I like Destiny. I said, great. I said, would you rather have your son grow up to be Destiny or to be Tate? Both
Easy
are
question.
Extremes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Both are very extremes, right? He says, oh, any day of the week, I would rather have him be Destiny. I said, great, then that's what we defer. Very simple. I'm not comfortable with a man being a hero to other men, saying, yeah, if my wife wants to hook up with another man, go ahead and do it while you're doing a video and then behind you, she's dancing with somebody else. We don't need that as an example and a hero to other men, okay? Well, what about this and what about that? I said, you can say whatever you want, buddy. Go for it and say whatever you want. All I'm saying is, this is not an example. You're a father. Yeah. You're in your late 40s, early 50s. You want that guy to look up to that guy? So this guy is very good at poking, offending, and getting under your skin. That's his gift, okay? Mm-hmm. The way he does it is different than the way Trump does it. Trump does it in a very unique way that gives him the edge. This guy does it, he wants to intentionally be obnoxious. That's his playbook. Is he well-read? Does he know the stuff? Does he get eyeballs? Does he do all that stuff? For sure he does. Is he a good communicator? For sure he is. I'm not going back to this. I'm moving to the... No, you're not going to say nothing for 30 seconds. Okay. So all I'm saying is I'm moving on to the next story. We have right now anywhere between 500 to 3,000 resumes that people post on a weekly basis that they want to work here. And after the last year of fully committing to identifying clearly how to describe the culture to new people that get hired, where we can, people can kind of watch it and see it for themselves and say, this is not a company for me to work at. We have 8 or 9 different companies to work at here at Valuetainment Line Holding. We created a 38-minute video that explains what it is to work here, who Valuetainment is for, who Valuetainment is not for, okay? For the right person, it could be the last job you'll ever have. For the wrong person, there's going to be conflicts on both sides, and we don't want that. We want to be able to find a place that we can work together for a very long time to come. Having said that, this is what we did. We created this, and a lot of our clients at BDC right now are asking for this. So it's the Valuetainment culture, okay, right here, beginning to the end, explaining everything about us, what it is to work here, how we do our meetings with our management team, how we hold each other accountable, what the culture is like. All of that is in this culture deck that we have. So there's 2 things. One, you can purchase this for $19 on the website right there that Rob is showing, this culture deck. Or anybody that places an order and you buy anything over $100, the first 100 are going to get one of these put in the box, sent to you. Again, this is for those of you that either want to find a way to work here. Maybe you're running a business and you want to find out on how to create your own culture deck when you're hiring people. This will give you ideas. Or you have somebody that you have a son, a daughter, a husband, a father, somebody that loves Valuetainment, loves what we do here, and they want to find a way to bring the value to the company, whether it's our consulting firm, Minnect, any of that stuff, and you want to give this to them. Again, you can buy these for $20 or you can place an order over $100 and we will send this over to you. And for those of you that want to watch the 38-minute video about our culture, you can simply text the word culture to 310-340-1132. Again, text the word culture, C-U-L-T-U-R-E, culture, to 310-340-1132. we will send you a text back with the video for you to watch on the culture of working at Valuetainment. Again, go place the order on these booklets because we have limited supply for sale. The rest we're keeping for the people that we are hiring. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.